It's 2011, and all your gear is sold last year. You got to get in your car and hit the gas to Visalia MMA Gear or Visalia MMA Gear of Hanford. Get the new logo shirts for only $19.95 with any purchase. And with any purchase, Eddie's giving away Pride Fighting Championship DVDs. That's right. And don't forget, he's also got 5 titles from King of the Cage. Absolutely free with any purchase. And don't forget, tell him Mott sent ya. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Mott's Cage Radio out here at Gracie Jiu-Jitsu of Fresno. Tell the people who you are, my man.
Hey, I'm Jeff Montelongo. I'm one of the senior instructors here at the gym.
Okay.
At Hoist Gracie Jiu-Jitsu of Fresno. And I've been here since December of 2003. And wow. I've been here for over 7 years.
Yeah.
And in 2010, I just got my purple belt from Hoist.
Wow.
And I gotta tell you, man, it took a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. Like literally, blood, sweat, and tears, to get that purple belt. Sweat from just training, blood just from injuries, cuts, crying because I have a contusion on my thigh or injuries, just trying to cry myself to sleep because of a shoulder injury. So yeah, it's been a long road from here, long road for me to get to this point. And I gotta say that this gym, this place, it's owned by Tosh Cook and Brittany Cook. I mean, they opened their arms out wide for me. I mean, I've been very loyal to them. They've been very loyal to me, and they're like family. I mean, they're not only like peers, jiu-jitsu colleagues, or just you know what I mean. It's just it's like a second family. Sometimes sometimes it feels like a first family, and I love them. And I love the students here that give me the opportunity to teach them what I know, my skills, my craft, and I love anyone I appreciate anyone that comes in, just walks in and just wants a pricing,
Okay.
a list of prices, So yeah, I've been here. I'm a veteran here at this gym, and jiu-jitsu is my, Hoist Gracie Jiu-Jitsu is my bread and butter. And right now we've been real busy week, been a real busy month. I mean, we got the Rodrigo Gracie seminar, the 2-day seminar this Friday and this
Okay.
Saturday. So we've been getting guys ready to make it through the seminar.
Okay.
Getting guys ready for that. And all week we've been doing kids and adults white belt strike testing.
Okay.
So so we've been busy all week, and it's the New Year's. It's January. A lot of people have New Year's resolutions. They like to want to get in better shape. They want fitness is a priority toward them. So business has been very good, been very exciting, and it's gonna. I see nothing but if I would compare today compared to today to the same day last year, we made very great strides, and
Okay.
it's been very exciting and just exciting, just awesome.
All right, now tell us about the seminar. Can guys just off the street come here and check out the seminar, or do you have to be a member of your gym?
Oh, anyone could come in and
Okay.
check out the seminar. Rodrigo Gracie, his seminar, like the first day seminar, the very first move you show, it's like he shows a move. I mean, it's like, oh my God, that's worth the price of the seminar. And that's how good he is. I mean, this guy will forget more jiu-jitsu than I'll ever learn. I mean, I can't imagine at a level he's at. So to have him come to our gym, our school, is a real honor. And it's just one of those things. I mean, he's just and he's a great guy too. I mean, frankly, he's a badass. The guy is a legit badass. He's a former Abu Dhabi World Submission Wrestling Champion. He's fought in Pride. He's fought in many MMA organizations. He's fought in many gi jiu-jitsu tournaments. He's a black belt. He's a legit badass. But when he becomes familiar with you, he's just like one of the guys. He's just like one of the guys.
Okay. Fantastic. Now, obviously you're out here, you're training every day. Obviously you're teaching, you're pulling a paycheck from this spot. How come we never get to see you in the cage, my man?
See me in the cage? You know what? I ask myself that very same question at times before I go to bed.
Okay.
You know, why don't I see myself in the cage? There's this one promotion that I tried to very recently that has a show coming up that I tried to. I was on them for 6 months.
Okay.
Get me booked. Get me booked. Get me booked.
Okay.
When they finally got back to me, they said sorry bro, the card is filled. Even though I've been, bugging.
This is the show that's in Porterville, I'm assuming?
It's in the South Valley.
Okay.
South Valley. But yeah, and it was disappointing, and that really was a real sign to me that right now the business, the UFC is still booming. Everybody knows that the UFC is still booming. There's product differentiation between the UFC and MMA. There's UFC, and then there's those in the middle that know what Strikeforce is, and then there's the rest. Right now, the UFC boom is still going on, but the MMA boom is over. I mean, right now, if I were to compare it to, there's less shows and there's less options for fighters, which, me being on, what side of the fence I'm on the side of the fence where the fighters are at. I mean, that's the side I chose. And right now, if I would compare the MMA business, the landscape right now, let's say to the real estate industry, and in real estate, there's either a buyer's market or a seller's market. And MMA, there's always, just certain time periods where there's a fighter's market and a promoter's market. But right now, with a lot of promoters, recently, folding or, just downsizing, in other words, right now it's neither a fighter's or a promoter's market, and that's really and that's sad for everyone. It's sad for fighters, sad for promoters. It's sad for fans that really want to see good fights and support, their, it sucks to as a fighter personally to not have that many options, and there's more fighters out there that have more experience than me, that have better records than me, that just maybe more marketable than me, that are having trouble getting good fights. Not just a fight, but a good fight that makes sense at their point of career, and that's just that's kind of disheartening. And but that's the way it is right now. I don't know if it'll get worse before it gets better. Hopefully it gets better. Hopefully it does get worse and it just gets better. But at the end of the day, I just want more options for fighters. More options for fighters. Just more options. And
all right. Well, we got shows like up north, like Gladiator Challenge. They want you to sell a bunch of tickets. Is that something that it's very difficult for fighters around here to sell 50, 60 tickets up in an area where, other people don't know them. I mean, I don't know what the answer is. How do we get you a fight?
Well, that's very difficult. I mean, considering, Gladiator Challenge, they have their own little territories. The Indian reservations, the Indian casinos. They have, it's hard, like Red Hawk, for example. It's like a 6-7 hour drive from here.
No, Red Hawk is it's about 4 hours, 4.5 hours maybe. It's not that far. Yeah, Saboba's like 6 hours.
Yeah. So it's very hard for me to try to sell 100 tickets.
Right.
To friends and family and students and people of this gym and other friends and other friends to take that drive.
Right.
Round trip. And does it really make me make sense? I mean, if GC was running shows here in the Central Valley, there'd be a lot of fighters that'd be willing to sell 100 tickets. Trust me.
Right.
And would be able to. And it's just it's really that's just more of logistics. As it has more to do with logistics and whether it makes sense. From my point of view, compared to their point of view, So I would, strongly consider it, But the ticket situation, you know, it's very hard for a fighter to worry about selling tickets and then train for you know, anywhere from 6 to 8 weeks. You know, it's like you worry about, you know, you train, you know, it's like you're training hard, you're doing focus minutes, or you're doing this hardcore sparring with, you know, kickboxing with takedowns. You know, subconsciously in the back of your head, it's like, how many tickets do I have sold already?
Right.
So really, you know, that's really tough for I mean, I can imagine a lot of fighters having that in the back of their head, and it's something that would nag them, and it may affect their training and affect them in the fight, you know, in the long haul. And it's an option that I would have to strongly think about personally, professionally, and speak with people, those close around me, like Tosh Cook, Tasha Brittany, Jason Von Flew, Hector Alatorre from Tulare. He's also my boxing coach. You know, these are like, you know, a lot of factors, and these are people I trust. These are people I put a lot of faith in terms of, you know, my career, which directions my career, you know, will go, can go, or could go. Okay. You know, so really that's something that I would have to think about, but it's something that I would definitely not rule out. You know, never say never.
Right. All right. What else you got for me today, my man?
Let's see. We got the Rodrigo seminar coming up this weekend. The gi 2 days. The gi will be on Friday. Okay. 3 hours in the gi, and 3 hours Saturday in the afternoon. No gi. And this guy, you know, if you think this guy no gi, this guy. He's a beast. He's a beast. He's one of the best. I mean, I might get some heat, but he's one of the best Gracies from a competitive standpoint. Okay. You know, I'm surprised he hasn't. You know, he's not fighting in the UFC right now. You know, but get ready for that. And then I have a kickboxing match.
Oh, okay.
In middle of March. It's a how do I term it? It's a inter-school sparring session.
Okay. It's an exhibition of some nature.
It's a quasi exhibition. Okay. You know, and it's with headgear. Okay. 16s, shins, and it's gonna. That's what I'm training for right now for March. Okay. And I'm gonna knock someone out.
Tight.
And that's probably gonna be my very last quasi exhibition that I'm gonna do for free, because I've already started my process of getting my California State Athletic Commission fighter license for both a pro MMA fighter and for pro boxer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm starting the paperwork on that. I already had my MRIs done, brain MRI, which is the hardest part, the most expensive part. Right. All I gotta do is just a regular physical, the EKG, the eye exam, the blood work, and that's really just about it. And I want to get that license, you know, in a timely manner. And it's a very exciting time for me to really do that. And Hector Alatorre is going to help me a lot on my boxing game, my boxing career, getting me boxing. Nice. And whereas you got Tosh, I have Tosh and Jason, you know, on the MMA. Okay. On the MMA bookings.
So does Von Flew come over here and train with you, or do you go to FK? Like, how does that work? How does Von Flew work into this whole deal?
I work with Von Flew at FK. Okay. And he's actually starting up a brand new. He's actually will be one of the head trainers and head coaches at one of the. There's a brand new facility that I guess I would like to plug.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, it's called Athletic Performance.
Okay.
It's over on right now. They're in the process of basically they're just swooping things up. They're almost done building it. It's called Athletic Performance Fresno. I don't know if it's called Up Clovis, but it's called Athletic Performance. And Jason Von Flew, he's gonna head basically the MMA program, kickboxing program, grappling program, that aspect. And then, so what's the website at the top of my head? I'll find it and I'll get it to you.
We can check out Valley Future Cage Fights. Maybe it's on there because that's his other deal.
No,
we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. And So I've been, working with, Jason, that's, FKA and that place.
Okay.
And then I work with, my jiu-jitsu and ground and pound. I work here, and I work a lot of stand-up here also with a lot of guys. Because we have even though we're a jiu-jitsu school with mainly jiu-jitsu students, we have a lot of guys, surprisingly, we have a lot of guys with some good stand-up and good stand-up experience that help me a lot. And as you can tell, if you walk into here, we have a very unique cage here. It's a very custom design. I'm so proud of our school. I'm so proud of our gym. Over a year ago, back in 2009, we were half the size. If you walk in and see the clock right here, that's where a wall used to be. And the wall, on the other side of that wall was a Verizon wireless store. But they've been gone for 2 years. So what we did was, hey, we need to expand. We get more students. We want more mat space. We want more training space. We want a bigger cage. So we just tore the wall down.
Nice.
And put new carpeting. We bought more mat space. And we just, we have 2 more new bathrooms, which is awesome. Because before we only had 1 bathroom, which is not
cool.
Yeah, it's still freaking cool to have more bathrooms.
Nice.
But we got new gear, got new equipment, and it's a very exciting time right now. But either way though, I'm gonna be getting my pro MMA license.
Awesome.
And my pro boxing license as soon as I get my application in, my paperwork done, get my medicals, and I'll have my license, and I don't have to be fighting on, Indian reservation shows that are unsanctioned and unregulated. So.
Right. All right, my man. Well, I appreciate you taking some time with Cage Radio here. Hopefully, we can get you a fight sooner than later. I know you got a big seminar coming out this weekend. Anybody you want to shout out before I let you go, my man?
I want to shout out to Athletic Performance, Jason Von Flu's, one of his gyms he works with. I want to shout out to photosbylaney.com. That's Laney spelled Leynie. I think I have it on my t-shirt somewhere. I think it's on the back right there.
Yeah, Photos by Laney.
My workout shirt
there
right there.
It is.
Yeah.
Photos by Laney.
That's Jason's fiance, so give a shout out to her. I give a shout out to Tosh, Brittany. They've supported me with open arms. They've been very loyal to me, and I've shown loyalty back. And they're like family, they're friends, they're family over all these years. And same with Jason. Jason's been nothing but a good friend to me, giving me good advice, just giving me been all the support in the world. I want to give a shout out to Hector Latorre, my boxing coach. Been very supportive, working on my boxing game. Before, I was just an MMA fighter working on my boxing for MMA, but now I'm ready to work on my boxing for pro boxing. So that's where I got to bring it up a few notches. And I want to give a shout out to every single student I ever taught that gave me the opportunity to teach what I know. This is jiu-jitsu, Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, Hoist Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. It's the best thing that I know. It's my best craft that I've ever developed, that on my own. And it's for them, allow me to show them and to teach them. It is an honor, I don't really. Sometimes I don't, just. I get a little choked up, but that's okay. But shout out to them. Shout out to the parents of the kids of our kids programs. We have our Pee-wees and kids jiu-jitsu programs. We have jiu-jitsu students as young as 3 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, and we're teaching them, jiu-jitsu.
That's scary.
Yeah, and yeah, same thing. It's amazing.
I'll watch my mouth around here.
Yeah, and Brittany, that's she developed that from the ground up, and I believe we're the only and first hoist school to ever develop that age, that very young age. So that's nice, very accomplishment that Brittany really did for the gym. And I thank all the parents that bring their kids here. There's a lot of other people out there that I don't want to thank, but I think you know, I want to remain PC today. I'm very, you know, I woke up on the good side of the bed.
All right.
So I won't, you know, name names. I won't point fingers. But that's, you know, today's a good day. I didn't have to use my AK.
All right, there you have it. All right, Jeff, we appreciate you taking time with Cage Radio. Any fights develop? You guys got anything going down here at the gym? Holler at me.
All right, man.
All right, bro.